So let's get straight down to the recipe, and this is the recipe for you that are actually in pounds and ounces. Pound of 3 malts and sunflower, pound of bread flour, 4 ounces of malt cob bit, ounce of yeast, half an ounce of salt, quarter of an ounce of bread improver, that is an option if you like, and 20 ounces of water. So for you guys who are in metric, the recipe is 450 grams of 3 malts and sunflower. That's a shipped in meal product, by the way. 450 grams of white flour, 111 grams of malt cob bits, 14 grams of salt, 7 grams improver if you like. Okay, that's an option for you guys. And once again, we got 600 grams of water. It's hot outside, so you want to be making that pretty cold. Fresh yeast is 28 grams. Dried yeast, if you want to use dried yeast, is 14 grams. So first of all, we're going to start off by adding in our water. Add in all the dry ingredients. And then your yeast. Top them down. Now your optimum speed is this one here. Okay, I've put a little dot on the top just in case you can't see it. That's number 7. That's where you want to be eventually. So gently turn it around. And then this will take around about 10 minutes to mix. Gently does it, and then off we go up to your sweet spot, I call it. That's your sweet spot, all right? You want around about 10 minutes. If it is a little bit dry, add some water. This makes 2 large loaves, give or take. Let's just stop them a minute. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's just nice. It's just nice and sticky, and that'll be just ready. Right, let's keep them going then. Right, your dough's ready. So all you need to do is take some spray and spray around the edge. Like that. And that helps the dough from stop sticking to the bowl. And that's it. Like that. Now because this has got improver in, you only need to leave it 10 minutes. So all we need to do is cover it. And this is what you get with your halo core. And just put it on and cover it and leave it for about 10 minutes. But the good thing is, get yourself a second bowl and you can make another mix straight at the same time if you want. Obviously that's number 1 bowl. Always get yourself a second bowl. Now they are available from Ooni or from other retailers. There is a link in the description and it will cost you around about £27. They're available now, but if you've got a bent bowl, they'll send you a brand new one and you don't have to buy one. Right, so we'll see you back in 10 minutes and I'll show you what's next. So right, that's 10 minutes. So all we need to do, just put a bit of flour on the worktop and just get out your dough. There it goes. See what happens with the bowl? Oil around there, it just makes it so easy to pop out. Get me a scraper. This makes 2 loaves. There you go. Now here today I actually didn't use stone cold water, so this is sort of moving, right? Okay, so all we need to do is just sort of like just roll it over like that. Like that. That's all you need to do, and leave that 5 minutes. Just go and get your bread tins and that'll be almost ready to go in. Put this cloth down. Well, you can see the state, these are original bread tins, so I don't want to get the grease on the worktop. Spray your tins like that. So we're going to get out of our dough, turn them over. All you need to do is flatten that out like that, fold them over, okay? push him down with your fingers if you want to do it that way, and then grab hold of it, and then all you're doing is rolling it up like that. Okay, so your seam is on the bottom. So once again, if you didn't catch that, so there's your nice smooth part, turn it over. Okay, just flatten this out, use that bit if you want. Okay, like this, fold them over like this, so both ends flaps join together like that. Then use this part here like that, and then grab hold of it, and all you're doing is rolling it over like this. There we go, professional way of doing it. Seam must always be down the bottom, and when it goes into your tin, it goes in like that. So we'll leave these for around about half an hour just to see. They usually take 3/4 an hour to rise, but you want to be going up to the top of the tin, just about here, if you can see that all right. So all we're going to do is put these into our prover. All that is a heated cabinet. So just put them in, and that's it. Cover them down. Now, depending on the temperature, you could find yourself in a position where you could actually just leave them on the top and just leave them. I've put them in a prover. They'll most likely take, like I said, around about half an hour, give or take. They could take 3/4 of an hour, it's a little bit cold. I would have thought 30 minutes, and they're banging for the oven. Now, in the meantime, get your oven on. Now, your oven temperature wants to be around about 450, give or take. So our bread's ready, like you can see, just like that, nice. So what I always do, I mean, it's optional if you want to, just get yourself some flour, sprinkle a bit on the top, like that. Get yourself a blade, and just put some lines across, like that. Makes it look a bit more of a traditional loaf of bread, doesn't it? Right, our oven's up to temperature. Now that's a fan-assisted oven, and it's around about 220, 230 Celsius, give or take. Or in old money, look at AI. And now baked for around about 25 to 30 minutes. Right, we'll see you back very shortly. So let's have a look at the oven and our bread. Look, there we go. No need to turn those round, is it? They're fine, they're cooking nicely. Really simple in the domestic oven. It's exactly the same, but these are basic analog, and there's no fan in them. And the ovens are like that. Exactly the same as you have at home, but obviously just a straightforward oven. Excuse the noise from this. Malt cob is ready, so let's get it out of the oven. There it is. As soon as it comes out of the oven, put it on a cooling rack like that. There we go, there they are. Look at those beauties. You could get them out just like that every time. And that beautiful loaf. And that's simply using this little baby over here. And if you're liking this type of content, please subscribe and please share, and don't forget there's a link up here if you want to buy me a coffee. Also, there is links down in the description, and we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters.